get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no more. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. I'm with the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got...
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the field here in Landover. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins.
That's it, baby. We're going to work. Ready. 53 is the mark. Let's go, D. Whip.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Now Mostert. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Mostert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
A gain of 14. First down, Giants.
This is Mostert. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Haskins. He gets it to Cooks. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Push him back.
Here's Mostert. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Raheem Mostert hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And it's now a 7-0 game. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Saquon Barkley. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good.
Yeah.
Backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, Worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Washington Redskins first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
What now? 280?
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
180. 5 down.
Ain't no set.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Shit.
Put that down.
Check 15.
Hey, 734. Hey, Zoo. Express.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On first down, Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 19th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Let's go on the base. We got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I got it.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. I actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 33 yards that time. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Albert Wilson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They'll try to right side here. Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
He's 9. Express.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And it's caught by Parker. 25 yards that time.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. Being chased out left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr. Got an open man. Keelan Cole. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Rashad Perriman, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Defense wins championships, baby. Under 93. Under crunch. Hey, Haywood. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up. Mike Wall. Express. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Throwing again. Carr. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Hey, exit. Express.
From the gun, it's Carr. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first.
That's good for a Washington Redskins 1st down.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Express.
I got him.
From midfield, here's Carr. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
You don't know no better. Kill. 93. 93. Express. White Monday down. Shift.
The final shot here before half for Carr. The throw taken in by Cole. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So we have come to halftime and what's already a 2-touchdown game. To Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A pass there, complete to Westbrook. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. K1 Short able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, echo.
Carr going to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Keelan Cole, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They go play action now. Haskins. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 26 and a first down. From midfield now, Haskins. Caught, it's Wilson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Looking for Perriman there, he's got him. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Let's go.
It's a pickup of 6.
It's a gain of 6. First down, New York.
Now Haskins on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 46. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4.
57's Mike. Mike 56-6. Pull it high. What we got?
Express.
36. Check 3. Check 3.
Express.
On me.
50.
On the run, it's Barkley. 20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 20 on the year as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Nigel Bradham brings him down. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
X3, 218, chopper. 57.
Express.
Check. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Down. 185.
57. Quit talking about it and bring it.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
General West.
You're mine.
Hey, high 7.
Express.
Operating from the gun. Carr going up top. And got his man complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. D.D. Westbrook, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Crosby connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. The Giants on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now Haskins. They're able to locate Wilson. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Haskins. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Rashawn Perriman with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. As his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Let's go! At their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
Switch. 9. So Mike's the express. All right, T. Let's all right, T. Mike. Express. Express. Let's get that ball. Say it. Express. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey.
Now it's Barkley. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Watch one. Here we go, D. Express. White Monday.
Back to throw. Carr. The open man is Westbrook. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Carr now, 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line. 57 to Mike. Express. Man out.
Carr to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Keelan Cole, the intended target. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. So the ball position now at the 3. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch, just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Express. Here we go. Where's the mic?
One final try now for Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Giants, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Redskins,